All right, we are here in the huge town of Hope, Alaska.
Yes, huge.
This guy says don't vote for Biden or Trump. You can smell the fish here. And it's time to do my polar plunge. All right, we are here in the huge town of Hope, Alaska.
Yes, huge, massive town.
It's a big one. Like behind me here, this is the town. And right here is your social hall. This building was built in 1902. And so you got the social hall, you got a couple cabins, you got a cafe, you've got the public restrooms, a couple more cabins, and then you got a guy over there that's got a little gift shop. And then right here, you've got a taco stand. I'm not going to walk all the way over there, but the name of it is Not Yo Mama's Kitchen.
Right. And it hasn't been open. I think it's very limited hours.
I think they're only open on Taco Tuesdays or something, because it says tacos, tacos, tacos.
But isn't today Tuesday?
Well, maybe it's not late enough.
Oh, like.
But yeah, we came down here. We're staying over at the state park, and it's been raining, 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 raining. Finally, we have blue skies.
We have some sun.
So nice. So, I figure we'd check it out.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
So when we first got here yesterday, we were going to stay in this campground. It's got a few pull-through slots and a few back-end slots. It's got a nice view, being right on the river and everything there. But they wanted like $50 a night.
53, if I recall.
Yeah, I think it was 50, something like that. And it was electric only. And the place we're staying at is $23 a night with nothing. I guess we could have kind of used the electric yesterday because we had to charge the batteries, but we only used it for 2 hours, right. And then we don't need it anymore. Right. So there you go. Pretty good view. This guy says don't vote for Biden or Trump. Vote for Johnny Bones. But Bones needs a first lady. Anybody want to volunteer? All right, we're at the Sourdough Drew's. He claims this is the world's greatest gift shop, so let's go inside and find out. We've made it down to Seward.
Seward.
With a D. I always want to spell it with a T, but it's with a D. And I'll show you guys our campsite and all of that later. But we came down here to Bear Creek, which is right next to Bear Lake. They have one of those little spots where the salmons are supposed to jump up and stuff. We're checking those out. We just saw some eagles. I'll put a picture of them right here for you. And we're going to go over to the glacier, the exit glacier, and take a hike over there. Yeah. And should be some exciting times.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And then maybe if it's not raining, we'll go downtown Seward and walk around their little festivities for 4th of July.
It's 4th of July weekend, so they've got all kinds of stuff going on down there. So it'll be pretty exciting to see. Yep. There's eagles everywhere here. We saw the 2 in the tree, and there's another one just flew by. I can tell you why.
Why?
They're all after these fish in the creek.
Alpha fish, yes.
Yep.
That one was flying so low. He was like right over my head. I was like, whoa.
Yep. So let me take you down and show you the fish, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, because there's a lot more coming from here in Alaska.
Yes, please subscribe. Thank you.
We got an eagle right above us right here.
Whoa.
They're chatting it up. I can't see the other one, but I know there's 2 up there. You can smell the fish here. But you see them all moving now? They are waiting in line for the ladder over there. So I'll take you over and show you that next. There he goes.
Oh,
he fell down.
It's like trying to hop on a treadmill.
Oh, he made it too. Yep, he made it all the way up.
That one, it was like he was jumping on a treadmill at 10 miles an hour.
Oh, he made it.
Yeah, they're much smarter to do it on this side because it's not as ferocious.
Yeah. All right, guys, we've made it over to the Exit Glacier Trail.
Yep.
It's about 2 miles out, 2 miles back. We're at a 4-mile round trip. You got a couple of different viewpoints along the way. Oops, I dropped my thing. Sorry about that. But it's a paved trail, pretty simple.
At least this part. But once we start going up,
Yeah.
I don't think it's paved.
Yeah, it's only like a 500-foot elevation change,
Yeah.
so it shouldn't be that bad.
No,
But
definitely not.
I'll show you.
This is in the Kenai Fjords National Park.
Yep.
So I get to add another sticker to my national park bottle.
So excited.
Yes.
Yeah, national parks are cool. I kind of don't like them because they're always so busy. But that's okay. It should be cool to see the glacier.
Yeah.
We already saw it. As you drive in, you get a pretty good view of it.
Yes.
I figured we were just having this conversation, so I'd give you guys an update. It is currently 50 degrees.
Yes.
And it may or may not rain.
Correct.
It did rain this morning. It's slight chances throughout the day that, you might get a sprinkle here or there. So let's just see how differently people prepare. There's Jessica, and she's got her raincoat in her backpack. She's ready to go. And then, hold that, me, and I have nothing extra.
Except for his other camera.
I have the camera, but I got to be able to take the good pictures for you guys, But yeah, so it's funny because in Florida, 55 degrees would be cold.
Yes.
Well, here it is kind of wet right now. So it is a little chillier for 55 degrees than what it would normally be.
Yes.
But I figure we're walking, the blood's flowing. It ain't gonna be cold at all.
But that's why you wear layers. I have a t-shirt under this.
Then you're gonna tote all that stuff. Who wants to tote all that stuff?
People that need to be prepared.
Yeah, I'd rather not be. So to give you an idea, 1951, the glacier was right here. You can see this is all forest and stuff now. So be interested to see how far it is away. But it's 2 miles out, so
right.
That's probably what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, the trail has changed. Just about 5 minutes into the walk, it turns to millings instead of paved trail.
Still pretty wide.
Yeah. So then just a little bit further down the trail, it turns into this chipped slate. Cool little bridge. So shortly after that gravel, you can see the trail gets a little rougher. That would have been a good shortcut if we would have taken that. But I didn't know. Then we go up. 20 minutes in, it opens up a little bit. You start getting your first glimpse of some of the glacier and the waterfalls and such around.
Pan to your left.
Yeah, there's another one over there. If we would have went the other way, we would have seen the glacier till and stuff before we got to here, but we're going to take that on the way back. So there's a sign right where we're at. In 2005, the glacier was here. You can see it's, I don't know, maybe a half a mile further. The river down there. So see the sign right there. It says 2010. This is where the glacier was in 2010. It's the official end of the trail. Though there's quite a few people going up there where they're not supposed to be. But right there's the glacier. So pretty close to where we're at, but that's still a lot of ice to melt. You can see how much of the mountain and stuff it just carved out. My question is, with all the gold mining I've been doing, if I grabbed a pan and went down there and panned in that, would I find some gold?
Maybe.
Leave a comment below. Tell me if you think I'd find any gold down there.
It'd be great if we could find a ton, and then we could just both retire.
That would be nice. There you go. It gives you a little example of the years and where it was. Can't see how steep this is in the video, but we're making our way down to the river, or creek, or glacier runoff. Leave it in the comments what you want to call it. A heck of a debris fill here. I think there's got to be gold in it. You see all this quartz all over the place. And here's the little river. Nice and cold. Yeah, it was right where we were standing not long ago. You see where it's at now. Somebody took the time to lay these boulders out for us so we wouldn't get our feet wet. I'm just going to make a note. It does look like if you just take the paved trail up to the spot, to the first left-hand turn that says Glacier View, it's handicap accessible. So you can get out here on a wheelchair and view the glacier if you want. Yep. 1917. That's your oldest sign. But hey, if you're in the area, it took us just over an hour round trip to do this hike.
Yeah,
so
it's not bad.
Pretty easy, nice little outing, good views, and it's free. That's the best part.
That's the best part.
Gotta love these free outings. All right, made it over to town.
Yep.
They got all their festivities set up. They've got tents everywhere. So we're gonna go check it out, show you what they got going for the 4th of July.
Yeah, let's find out. I'm not staying up for the fireworks, I don't think.
No, that's not till midnight.
Midnight.
I don't stay up that late, but here you go. Here's the bay. Isn't that beautiful? It's much better when it's sunny out, but I don't know. It gives kind of a neat vantage point with the clouds too. See the sign, but it was a mountain marathon race. They held a race where you start here in town, you run to the top of that mountain up the side of it there.
I don't know if it's that one
and back down.
One of those.
And I tell you what, that would be one tough race because it's only like a mile up, but you're doing 3,000 feet elevation change in a mile. So it's just straight up the mountain, basically. But here you go. Here's the all the little vendors they got set up right downtown. All right, I told you guys I was going to show you our campsite here. And this is a viewpoint along the highway, but it's very, very popular for people to camp. And I'll show you around. This is 4th of July weekend, so I'm sure it's a little more busy here than normal, but I'll get the drone out and fly it over and show you later in the week when there's not as many people here. But there's a flight school. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a plane out there, and he's learning how to drive the plane around on the lake. And then they'll take off and set down and all that. So a little flight school, kind of cool. But here you go. We got a pretty big area. And 4th of July weekend, it's popular. We got a lot of people here right now. We got little groups, like this little group over here. They've got 4 RVs together. They made a nice little camp. And then there's ours. We had a earth roamer over there, but he left early this morning. There was a van last night stuck right in between us and that beige camper there. And then we had a couple cars that were parked in the middle. What they did was they went up this hill right there. You see that little hill behind our camper? And there's a little spot up there. They had a few tents set up. So great little area. A little more people than I like to be around normally, as you've seen in the sites that we usually go to. But that's okay. We knew 4th of July was going to be busy wherever we're at. And this is a really easy access spot because it's just off the highway. All right, guys, we've been here a couple days, and we just noticed that these roads have struck again. It looks like our stove has decided that it wants to wiggle out. Now, this happened before, and I added some screws to it. It wasn't a big deal, which is probably what I'm going to do now. But I just wanted to show you because I didn't show you before. You can see right here the gap. My finger goes behind it. This is supposed to be all the way in, and the screw just pulled right out of the wood there. That's kind of the problem with these designs when they build these things. Instead of using real wood, they use that particle board. That stuff just doesn't hold up. But we'll throw a couple screws in it and continue on our journey. All right, so here's my thoughts. They just have one bolt in the bottom on each side. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna drill a couple of holes so I can get a new spot. I think I'm gonna put at the top and at the bottom on both sides. So I'll do 4 screws to hold it in. And it's such a thin lip here. What I'll have to do is screw them in at an angle so it gives a little bit more meat. And I think I'm also going to pre-drill that particle board so it doesn't crack it. Okay, that is the bigger drill bit so that the screws will slide through without grabbing. Now, I'll do the smaller drill bit so that it doesn't split the wood. This will be the tricky part. I think I need to get it in, put one screw in so it holds it in tight. All right, there we go. Hopefully that holds. All right, guys, 68 degrees out. The water temperature's 54 degrees, and it's time to do my polar plunge. I told you I'd do it, so here we go. And then next week we're going up to the Arctic Ocean, and I'm going to do it there. So I know it's going to be even colder than this. I just went on a one-wheel ride, and so I'm nice and hot, which is probably worse because I'm starting out at a higher body temperature. But it's nice out, so I should be able to warm up pretty quick. Oh, this ain't even that cold. Gotta love how it takes your breath away. Like we always do. But we got a special video for you this week. Yes. We are heading to the top of the world, the northernmost point of the United States.